Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big JTV, man. Let's talk about it. Okay? Skip is crying in the corner right now. He is crying. He is out there sad as hell because so far his experiment is just that. It's an experiment. And if we're looking at analytics, if we're looking at straight numbers, right? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Looking at the viewership of his show, it is not doing well. It is not doing well. Okay? Meaning that Stephen A. and Shannon, right, have assembled the new First Take. And not necessarily a new First Take, it's still the same format. But the key here is that Shannon is now positioned himself, by the help of Stephen A. Smith, as a co-star of this show. You know how movies have, the lead actor, and then there's supporting actors within the whole thing, within the plot, within the narrative? Yes, Stephen A. Smith is the lead of First Take. There's not even cap about it. But Shannon, even though he's going to be there 2 days of the week out of 5, he has positioned himself as an unofficial co-host of the show. Now, of course, there's the blunt rotation of, basically who's in there. You're talking about Ryan Clark. You're talking about Mad Dog Russo. You're talking about JJ Redick. You're talking about Dan Orlovsky. You're talking about a whole bunch of dudes. But, nigga, we know why we here. Let's not even pretend, man. By the way, like the video. If you like the video, supports the growth of this channel. Appreciate y'all. We know why we here. We're here to watch true grown men in their 50s, two grown black men scream at each other about sports debates, the same ish that you and me would do at the barbershop, the same ish you and me would do with our homies back home, the same ish you and my niggas would do just for fun. We want the LeBron debates. Okay, we want the cowboy trashing. We want to hear about people debating Mahomes' dynasty and the Chiefs. We want to hear those debates. That's what we want. And the viewership shows it, right? So I'm going to put an article in the description of this video from Front Office Sports, right? Where they'd say that Undisputed, unfortunately, has not been doing well since they introduced their new rotation of Keyshawn, Michael Irving, and Richard Sherman, right? Now, for me, I say that this show will eventually evolve, and they're going to have one main co-host, right? Obviously, Skip is the main dude, lead actor. Last week, from what it looked like, Keyshawn is going to be the most consistent person on the panel, but I personally would prefer Richard Sherman being the most consistent person on the panel. And Michael Irving is just like a little bit of cocaine. He's a line here and there. You know what I mean? He's good in spurts, but he's not the guy who goes long term. And you know what? I actually like that. I actually like that use of Michael Irving, because Michael Irving is somebody of a jolt of energy. He's not a long-term type of guy, and I have no problem with that, right? Now, the irony of all this, right, is that I personally think Michael Irvin has won the most out of this entire thing, this entire situation, because he got fired and got released from, or suspended from First Take for a BS accusation. Not even an actual criminal act, an accusation. He got suspended or fired from the NFL Network again for an accusation. And he had to sit down for some months, borderline cry. And Skip, in his genius, because let's be real, Skip is a genius, he decided to pick him up and put him on Undisputed back on television. I think that was an amazing move. I think that was a smart move on Skip. And I think it was a great move for television and for us, the viewing audience, because there's very few people as entertaining and as hilarious as Michael Irvin. Very few people on this planet, and he deserves all the flowers he gets. I'm very proud of him. But if we're just keeping it real, I watched the first full episode of First Take with Shannon and Stephen A, and they're perfect, man. They are exactly what we thought they was. They are Kyrie and LeBron James from 2017 to 2020 Cleveland Cavaliers. They are Steph and Clay in their prime. They are Kobe and Shaq. It is what it is. Now, you can flip who is Kobe, who's Shaq, but both of them supremely talented, supremely entertaining, and they're going to get even more entertaining as the season rolls on. For me, I'm going to say my prediction, as I've said before, and I'm going to repeat it again. If you made it this far in this video, much respect to you. I predict Shannon Sharpe is going to take over First Take. 110%, and that's going to happen once Stephen A. goes and does late night television, or Stephen A. owns a sports network, because Shannon is too talented to be a co-host. I'm sorry, bro. Shannon is too talented to be second fiddle to anybody. He is too good, and his opportunities are not done. I think Club Shay Shay is going to keep on popping. I think that, he's going to have more days on First Take, more than just 2 days, and we're going to see what happens. But get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think who won the divorce, Skip or Shannon? Or wait and see. Big JTV, man. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.